Hello there and welcome to the Glow Up Method. This is the place. This is the space for you to discover who you are. Do the things in your life that make you proud. Hi, my name is Natasha and I am so honored to share not only my journey, my story, but my time with you today. Hi there. Woohoo! This is such an exciting day for me today. It was the first day I got to take a shower standing and washing my hair that way. Holy cannoli, sitting on a shower chair and trying to get it with the hose and having hoses come out of your body. It isn't for me. So today has been a lovely day because I got to really just get in there and wash my hair for the first time in a month. And I know, you guys have seen me on here. It's not like I'm a wash your hair every day kind of girl, because it's a whole thing, right? Like, I'm like, if I wash my hair, but I'm going to the gym and it's just going to get sweaty, and then like my hair is thinning and falling out. And so I think like if I wash it more, it's just going to start thinning more. And whenever hair falls out, a gray one just replaces it. And I'm not quite at the place where I need to get, my hair done yet. But I'm getting there. So anyway, who's it was a delightful experience to just stand beneath the shower. And I didn't do a daily dose of dysregulation yet. Not quite there. Listen, I'm all about the nurturing at this moment. And to be fair, I don't feel super nurtured when I do the daily dose of dysregulation. I know it's good for me, and I know it wakes my butt up, and I know it's really good at helping me to get used to being in uncomfortable situations I don't like, and to remind myself just to breathe. But I'm not there right now. Listen, we're in recovery mode. Okay, we get back to real life later. We're not there. Maybe week 6. That's like the big week. That's the big reveal. So I'm really excited because I don't know, I just felt like today I was less bloated, and every day, like, just really nurturing this incision, like nurturing the tummy, in which I'm like, oh my gosh, you are so swollen and big. Has been like this really actually beautiful experience. And I was like, when was the last time I nurtured my belly and rubbed it? Well, 17 years ago, when I was pregnant with my youngest son now, was the last time like I rubbed my belly and loved what was happening on the inside. And now I'm like, girl, I love your abs. I love that you help me to get up when I am down. I mean, there have been a couple times I'm like, can somebody come help? I'm like, thinking I can pick up something on the ground, and I'm in a squat and I'm like, nope, just don't have it. Like, I need some extra support here. I need to call in reinforcements, or I'm falling on my butt and I'm not really sure how to get up from there. So I love just being able to look at my body in a new way and look at my stomach and start to kind of connect that we are the same person, I think is an interesting experience. Like I say, I am nowhere near my pre-surgical body, in good ways and bad, right? Like in the good ways, and that like, oh, okay, I put on my leggings, and even with the swelling, because the belly isn't hanging, it's like they go really high, like I already wore super high-waisted. And then I saw this thing on like my Facebook forum, and it was something I didn't really think about because I didn't really wear, leggings until yesterday, when I had worn them before. I had wore them 2 other times. Yes. But I had drains, and they weren't all the way pulled up. Like, listen, it was a hot mess. They were like ones were like my big girl sized ones. So these ones are like my normal ones. And there was like something they were talking about on the Facebook this morning, and I was like, what is this? And it was like, sometimes there's like a camel toe situation going on. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even consider this, because we're so used to having this big belly that, covers oftentimes. And then like that place like got, just everything. There's more involved than just the stomach. And again, like I said, I was late to the whole studying and finding stuff out. Like, I did it like posthumously. Is that what it, like after the fact? Oh my gosh. So like, then I'm laughing so hard because here was like Facebook, and it was just showing ladies in leggings, and it was just circling the camel toe, and I'm like, oh my God, is this gonna be me? But I'm like, I don't know yet. So here's the deal. I'm gonna keep with the leggings I have at the moment, and my thought is this: I'm just gonna buy some new ones when I get to my less swole experience, like fresh ones, like fresh new ones that don't have different kind of stretched out stretch in them. Yeah, that's the plan for right now. So we'll see what ends up happening. I'm hoping I'm not dealing with a camel toe stitch, but I guess because your Mons, which I didn't even know what the frick a Mons was, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I didn't know what a Mons was at all before my surgery. He was like, oh yeah, your skin, is covering the Mons. I'm like, sure, cool, dude, whatever that's supposed to mean, your technical medical jargon, whatever. But I guess Mons is somewhere related with the like private areas. And so, yeah, so that gets a lift too, people. Yeah, I just like a lot of this stuff. I don't know. I just didn't think, it didn't consider. To me, it was one big giant skin tag. No, it was not. Newsflash. So it has been a exploratory day. It's a discovery day. It is a new experience day. I got a shower. I feel like I'm sitting more erect. I'm really like trying to do some like very like small cat cows throughout the day. Really trying to get back in that, straight walking, because I still kind of like walk hunched over. So I'm really trying to just like ease on down the road. I'm trying to ease into this, but I also know like I gotta do it. Otherwise I'm gonna be stuck like this little, little old granny here. My kids are like, Mom, you're shrinking. I was like, I know. And I was like, maybe that's what happened. But I was like, oh, I think it's because my posture is not doing well. I'm still very protective of this area, which is all good because I'm healing beautifully and I'm healing well. And I don't want to do anything to jeopardize it, because let me tell you this. I have seen a lot of boys of my own and my daughter in physical therapy. And I will tell you, I have seen ones graduate and come right back right away. Sometimes we are at our own detriment, right? Sometimes I'm back. Sorry, this has been happening a lot. But sometimes we do too much too fast. And we end up hurting ourselves in the end. I cannot tell you how many of my son's friends, teammates, and my daughter's friends, teammates, all came back too soon and were hurt again, if not worse. So slow and steady is definitely the key for me. I tend to be somebody who just does a lot. And so learning in this process to just do a little bit more than, push myself a little bit out of my comfort zone, but really listen to my body has definitely been an interesting challenge for me. I am proud of the fact that I have been able to I've been building up and have consistently stuck with the 10,000. I am not trying to do any more right now. Listen, I've been thinking a lot, and I would like to get to my post, when I'm out of my recovery phase here and I'm into kind of my maintenance phase. I would like to get myself back to the 10 to the 15,000. Like if I could do 10,000 when I'm busted over here, then I can push it and do like the 10 to the 15. As long as my back is cooperating, as long as my knees, as long as everything else is cooperating, that's kind of my new goal. Maybe I'll bump it to 1250 and then go to 5,000 or 15,000. But that's kind of that's my sweet spot. That's where like I can eat what I want to eat and I can do all the things I want to do. I'm getting enough movement in my life that like I feel healthy. I feel good. I'm taking walks. There's diversification within there. It's finding what works for me in the times that we do. Like I said, this whole journey process for you is about finding and meeting where you are each individual day. We change so much. I've said this so many times. Every time we go to sleep and we wake up, we are literally reborn. We don't always feel like we have a lot of choices, and we don't always feel like, oh, I can't do this, and, I couldn't just get on a plane. I mean, we can. There's consequences. There's, repercussions. There's joys, and that, like, we can do a lot more than we believe we can. We hold ourselves back a lot of times because there's bills, there's a wedding, a class, a school, or whatever it is. But getting out of my comfort zone has showed me like, I love to dance and I have so much fun and I miss all the people. But there's been this whole world that has opened up as I have explored without that constant commitment of mine. And so really it reminds me to be more diversified. It reminds me that I get to reestablish my goals going forward now. You know, my back isn't hurting. My stomach isn't like a contender to keep on hanging down. Like, I am at a place where I can say, okay, some of my projects are coming, you know, we're in the thick of it, but they're going to come to an end. There's a lot of things that are moving and going. And I really, really, really love that I get to adapt to where I am. I got to meet myself to where I am. And I really encourage you to do that. So whether it be with your step count or, you know, I'm not a big fan of caloric intake counting, but I understand it's part of a process for many people. You know, for me, when I'm counting calories, I just feel like food is a punishment. I feel like I don't deserve to have whatever it is I want to enjoy. It makes eating a job. And sometimes that's what it is, right? Like, eating is fuel. It doesn't have to always be fun. I just particularly love food. Like, I love to eat. Like, I cooked dinner tonight and I love my burrito bowls. There's something about it. I just love them. It's got beans and corn and lettuce and avocados and chicken or steak. Today I had both because I'm still trying to work on getting more iron. You know, cilantro rice, like salsas, like I just really like the variety in there, and I love the convenience of it being in a bowl, and I make it big enough to where I have a serving for today and a serving for tomorrow. So when I go to eat tomorrow, I don't have to cook and prepare anything. It's just like, hey, it's already ready. It's good to go. And so for me personally, I just feel like whenever I've had to count or chose to count calories, I have always felt deprived. So I know there is a value and there is importance on, you know, being in a caloric deficit and all those things. And I know it's important to be, you know, if you have certain health or weight goals. But I also know it's super important to just move. I know it's super important to kind of have some accountability. It's interesting because there's not as much real estate in my stomach. I've been notoriously known to be able to throw down. Like, I was like, if I could handle eating that many hot dogs or pies or whatever it is, like, I could do an eating contest. And I think I would do very well because, like, I just don't feel full until I stop and get up. And then I'm like, oh my God. But I can go the frickin' distance. Like, my stomach was primed for overeating for so many years. Like, I stretched that muscle out. Now, I don't know what else was tightened in here. Like, you don't touch my stomach, but there's just so much swelling. There's so much stuff going on here that's concaving into, I'm assuming, the other organs, because I just can't eat that much. Like, I just can't. And I definitely have been eating more fruits and veggies and things like that, but like, I can in one sitting. Maybe if you spread it out throughout the day, I could eat the same amount, but I cannot eat the same quantity in a sitting. And so I need to adapt, and it might be a good thing. And maybe doing the one meal a day wasn't the best thing for me. It was at that time, but isn't now. So, you know, changing kind of my patterns to meet myself where I am right now is interesting because it's like, oh, I'm still so accustomed to eating a lot and then just moving a lot, but I'm also not moving as much. So, like, my body's like, hey, listen, we don't need all that extra stuff. But I appreciate this journey. I had a few months ago, like, been drinking coffee every day, was drinking soda again. Like, I really got reckless with my health and my diet and my nutrition, and I wasn't feeling great about it. Like, I just was like feeling, I could tell myself, like, I could feel I was gaining weight. I could feel I was sluggish, like my movements weren't as good, and you know, I was more inflamed and things like that. So I'm really glad because I haven't had a soda pop or anything like that, and I had one coffee on Mother's Day, which was mostly sugar. It was like a venti macchiato with extra caramel, and but yeah, like, I just feel like it's so important for you on your journey to meet you where you are, to understand that where you are today is not where you were yesterday, and it probably won't be where you are tomorrow, but enjoy the progress. even if it feels like you're taking a step back, like even when I felt like I was gaining weight, I was realizing, okay, what's going on? Why are we eating? Are we okay with this? Yeah, sure. At this moment in time, I just need to just be a little bit reckless. I've been responsible for so long. I just went through a separation and now a reconciliation, and it's bringing me all kinds of mixed emotions, and I need something stable, and I need something that comforts me, and I don't really need it, but I want it. And because I want it, I'm not going to deprive myself of it. I'm going to indulge in it and say, okay, this time of life, I'm going to let you do this. Just like this time of life, I'm not doing my daily dose of dysregulation because I need more nurturing. If I only have 5 minutes in the shower, I'm not spending 2 of it freezing my buns off, okay? I need to feel that warm water on my stomach. I need to rub my stomach. I need to say, I love you, and feel good. And I feel like that just helps everything, like, just release and let go. And that this accepting of who I am in some weird way is allowing my body to release all these fluids, all these extra things that it is holding on in an effort to protect us, right? Like us, meaning me and myself and I and my body, right? Like, but my body is now knowing, like, it's okay to release. We're going to be okay. We will get through this. We are doing everything right. We have the validation from the doctors. Nothing is opened up. She's rubbing us every day. Like, I'm so fortunate. My scar has no sensitivity. Like, my kids, if you touch their scars, like, they will freak out. They will flinch, cringe, all that kind of stuff, all combined. And I'm like over here just rubbing it 3 times a day. How lucky am I to get that opportunity to just spend, time doing it when I'm sitting here, kind of work things through, just saying, and it feels like it sends these special little tingles throughout my body. So I say all of this to say, what I'm trying to say to you is enjoy every step of the process, embrace, accept, love, and adore who you are at every step of the way. We're not perfect. We're not meant to be perfect. We are meant to have failures, and we are meant to have setbacks, because those setbacks, those failures, they are the foundations for our biggest glow ups. They are the foundations for all the lessons that teach us who we are. For so long, I've always self-sacrificed. I've talked about that on here so many times, to the detriment of myself. I prioritize my kids. And, in this process, what I've learned is, Chris is actually going to move back in, and I'm excited for that, but I don't want things to go back the way they were. And so to move everything back exactly in the same place it was before and all those things, I don't want that, because it didn't work before. Like, I want to be a couple. I want to spend time. I want to have places where we can unite with our family, but also be united together. And so there might be some changes in here. This may not be my room anymore. We may make some changes. And because of that, I think I'm going to change around some things, which is really exciting for me to have, like, a place where I can sit, like where I can not use my phone and use some better equipment to film and do the things I like, and not sacrifice for the fact that I have the kids and they need the things. Like, I want to be able to have a space and a place within my home too, so that I can be and show up as the best version of me, and have space for Chris where he can show up as the best version of him. So we are the best version of we, and that we can be the best version of this family together. So I'm really hoping these new changes I will like, first off, listen, let's keep it real. Like, if mama don't like it, it's going to change, and then I'm going to irritate the hell out of people. But we're going to try some changes. We're going to do some things. And I hope that, I know change is really hard and nobody really wants to do it, but I think that once it happens, I really do believe it will be all for the best of all of us. So I say all of this to say, all of it. Please, please, please go out there today. Give somebody, well, you can first. Let's start with them then. Fine. Today we'll mix it up. Today we're going to do this. Please, please, please go give somebody a big smile. Give them a compliment. And then, now we're going to work backwards today. Then I want you to go give yourself a big old smile. Give yourself a compliment. Today, my compliment is this. I am so proud that I had the courage to take a shower all by myself, with standing standing the whole time, and washing my hair under the faucet. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. What a great afternoon that was for me. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to go give someone a smile and compliment, and especially yourself. Thank you so much. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.